Hello and welcome to One and All. My name is John McCarthy, and I couldn't be happier that you chose to join us for this event here on the TGC Network. This is the third round, and we are excited. Let's get down to the first tee and pick up on the action. 135 yards to the pin. That's just poor luck on that approach. Just not enough club on that one. And this is to save par. Ooh, and just inches away from greatness. And this putt is for bogey. And now let's move to the second hole. Well, that approach shot's not going to be on anyone's highlight reel, I don't think. Yeah, this one's about 19 feet away. Oh, and just doesn't want to drop. And this one's about 4 feet from the cup. Oh, and it just didn't drop. And this for the double bogey. And teeing off on this next hole. Wind could be an issue on this one. And, well, I guess we're about to find out. And I am pretty sure he's going to like that. And about 130 yards to the pin. And nothing wrong with that shot. And this for the birdie. And a nice putt there. And now the fourth hole. And just launched this drive. And I think he will be happy with that. This one's about a 7-footer. And the par putt will drop. And now setting up for the par 4. And that was beautifully done, hitting the green on this par 4 right off the tee. And unfortunately, that has rolled off the green. Oh my! And that was a very nice chip in to the cup. And now the 6th hole. And about 175 yards away here. Looks like a 7-iron. Well, it's not on the top of the list of best approach shots today. And I think the wind might have gotten the best of that one. And to save par. Ooh, unfortunate. This putt's looking to be about 2 feet. And let's see what the 7th hole has in store today. Going with the 9-iron here. From 15 feet. Ooh, and it just misses. And this one's for par. And now setting up for the next par 4 hole. I don't think we'll find some fairway here. And about 185 yards to the pin. And looks like a 6-iron. I think he'll like that. From 29 feet out. And the long putt will drop. Very nice stroke on that one. And on to the 9th hole. From here, about 230 yards to the pin. Going with the hybrid here. And nothing to write home about on that approach shot. Didn't have enough club on that one. Oh, and that will drop for the eagle. Okay, and the 10th hole. Okay, and from 150 yards out. And with that, he is on the dance floor. And this putt's for birdie. And a nice putt. And moving on to the 11th hole. And nothing wrong with that shot. And about 200 yards to the pin. I think that's a 5-iron. Poor approach shot there. Too much club, I think. And this putt is for birdie. Ooh. This one looks about 4 feet. And finishing the hole with a solid putt. And moving along now on the 12th hole. And this shot's looking pretty good. And about 22 feet to the cup from here. Ooh, inches away. And this putt's for par. And finishing the hole with a solid putt. And now setting up for the par 4 tee off. And he'll be happy with that. And 110 yards or so to the pin. All right, and the putter's coming out now. And this putt is for birdie. And that one will drop. And now teeing off on this par 4. This one's looking pretty good so far. "15 feet away here. Oh, that's bad luck there. And this one's for par. And moving on to the 15th here. And here's a 3-iron. Looks like it's going long. Poor luck on that approach shot. Bit too much club on that one. And about 14 feet away here. And that one's going to go for par. And now setting up on the 16th tee. Well, I'm pretty sure this is going to land in the fairway here. And from 160 yards out. Here's a 9-iron. And this putt is for birdie. Oh my goodness, that was close. And about 12 feet from the cup. Is this going to be too good to be true? And the par putt will drop. And next up is a par 4, folks. And pretty sure he's going to like that. This is going towards the green here. And about 10 feet to go here. Just missing here. This one's about 2 feet from the cup. And picking up on the 18th hole action here. Let's see what happens. Yeah, this is looking fairway bound. Well, I definitely didn't see that going into the rough, that's for sure. Oh, would you look at that? Ooh, into the cup for birdie. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is John McCarthy, and I'm giving you all of the welcomes for joining us today here at this event brought to you by the TGC Network. And let me tell you something, I'm fired up. This is the final round of this event, and this is what everything comes down to. Let's get down to that first tee and see how this one plays out. Going with the 9-iron. This one's looking pretty good. And this putt's for birdie. Oh my, and that was just fun to watch. And teeing off on this par 3. And a bit of a poor approach shot there. I'm going to assume the wind had something to do with that. Really nicely done out of the sand, and that is putting par very much within grasp. And the par putt drops. And now let's move to the third hole. And this shot's looking promising. And my apologies, that actually ended up in the rough. I think this is going towards the rough here, folks. Well, that was hit out of some very deep stuff. Still in the rough here, though. And he's taking this through some brush here. And this to save the par. Ooh, and it just misses. And this for the bogey. And that one's right in the cup. And setting up for the par 5 hole. Well, this one's looking like it's finding the fairway. Well, this shot looks a bit off. And about 9 feet away here. And that one will drop. And teeing off on this par 4. Nothing like a fantastic shot out of the sand to set up your birdie for the birdie. And now setting up for the par 4. Well, this one's looking like it's in the fairway. From about 135 yards out. Going with a pitching wedge here, and this one's definitely heading towards the green. And about 7 feet to go here. Oh, and I thought that was going to go. Well, looks like that putt got away. This putt's about a 2-footer here. And just about to tee off on this par 3. And I think he will like that. And this one's for birdie. Finishing this hole with a solid putt. And now the 8th hole. Uh-oh, this is not going to be good. And back in the fairway. Not a whole lot of distance, but safe. And about 115 yards to the pin. And that shot will be on the green with a fairly lengthy putt ahead. Ooh, I thought that was going to go. And this one for bogey. Solid putt. And next up is the par 5. And a promising looking shot here. From 245 yards to the pin. Fantastic work on this par 5, hitting the green in 2. Oh, I thought that one was gonna be in. This one's about 10 feet from the cup. Ooh, and it just doesn't drop. And for the par. And let's see what the 10th has in store. And fantastic distance on this drive. About 160 yards to the pin here. And going with the 9 iron. And that approach is on the green with some distance left. This one's about 2 feet from the cup. And next up we have a par 5 hole. And nicely done, looking like we'll have some fairway here. And about 190 yards to the pin. Very well played, and hitting this par 5 and 2 is going to set up some nice eagle opportunities here. And this putt's for birdie. And that putt drops. And now we find ourselves on the 12th. And going with the 7 iron on this one. He's got to be pleased with that. And setting up 13 feet from the cup here. And that one will go for birdie. And now the 13th hole. And look at this drive go. Going for days. And from 155 yards out. Going with the 9 iron here. I think you'll like that. And this putt is for birdie. Oh my goodness. And this putt's for par. And a good putt. And now setting up for the next par 4 hole. It appears to be heading for the fairway here. From 115 yards out. "22 feet to the cup." Ooh. That was very close. And about 4 feet from the cup. And that one will drop for par. And setting up now on the 15th. Going with the 3-iron. I think this might be a bit long, and I don't think that was the intended result for that approach shot. Just too much club. This looks like around a 4-footer, I'd say. And that'll be for bogey. And now setting up for the par 4 tee off. Well, so far so good for this one. From 135 yards out. Yeah, that's not what you want for your approach. Not enough club on that one. This putt's about 3 feet away. And that putt will drop for par. Okay, and moving on to the 17th now. And he's probably going to like that. About 100 yards to the pin from here. This putt's for birdie. Ooh, and that was very, very close. And this for the par. And now teeing up for the final hole of the round. Okay, this one's looking pretty good. From here, 220 to the pin. This is the 3-iron, I believe. Yeah, I think you'll like that. And this next putt for a 69 on the final round. This could be the shot, folks. And that one drops for the birdie.